everybody, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for the Ancient Magus Bride chapters 73 through 77. So, what we're getting into right now is we're going to be, of course, still searching for the book, and hopefully we're going to be finding out more about Philomella's situation, because right now, putting my tinfoil hat on for the situation, it seems like Philomela is aware. I really hope that she's aware, because that would explain a lot. But, and, you know, her grandma kidnapped her, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get to chapter 73 first, see what's in store for us today. In the midst of looking for the stolen book, work continues as usual. Do you require assistance? You know it's not something you can do, Gregory. There are quite a lot of papers, but signing them is my job. Here's the 20th one. No change? Yes. As expected, the college will be closed until Christmas. After that, the students will return to their guardians. What about those without a guardian? When that happens, they'll stay here as per usual. If they so desire, they can all stay in one large room like an elementary school. Although, ever since that incident, no other attacks have been made. There's no news about withdrawal from the Sargent family either. Gregory, I bet Philomella's sergeant's familiar. Is there any change? Nothing out of the ordinary. It is unclear whether something has been prepared beforehand. As far as I can tell, her specs are pretty low. Both her physical capacity and reaction speed are inferior to humans. Oh god, this art. Whether or not she can accept and carry out advanced orders is unknown. She's a babysitter at best. We should wait and see then. So this chapter, chapter 73, is titled Nothing Ventured, Nothing Have, Part 3. That hurts! I heard Chise is here, so I came flying all the way, but I can't even come closer. Oh, are you having trouble, Wind Fairy? You guys are gatekeepers, right? What in the world is happening? This and that, we've sealed the gates as of now. Sealed? If you want to enter, you have to wait. Even we haven't heard when we should reopen the gate. Though right now a team has been deployed to solve the problem. How troublesome a team! Oh my god! How troublesome a team! Speaking of said team, here we go. Good morning. You're late. Sorry. Well then, let's get searching right away. Searching for the magic book and the person who used it, right? Yes, we have no choice but to follow the traces step by step. Also listening, I guess. You're familiar with its presence, so make sure you navigate us properly, Mario. I asked for your help because your sense of smell is better than mine. You're more enthusiastic than I thought. Once this is over, I'll have earned enough savings for a year. Come on, Miss Navigator, show the way. Oh fuck, I gotta read this part again, because I fucked it up. Once this is over, I'll have earned enough savings for 1 year. Come on, Miss Navigator, show the way. With that reason in mind, do be vigilant and alert, you hear? Don't vomit. Who do you think you're talking to? Ooh, there's the kiss. And look, ooh, this is cool with the hands. Getting a grip on him. Gross! Are you serious? I'm only a few hundred years older than you. Even a brat could do better than that. Really, I took up such a weird job. If you weren't on my side, I would have bitten you. Ooh, Fluffy Doggo! Cute! The smell is faint, but it's that way. As expected, I've been meaning to say this. I'm jealous of that shape of yours. Right now, I can pass as a wolf dog or a woofy doggo. If it were you, you'd take on the form of a police dog or guard dog somewhere. Oh, but it was hard in the old times. My life was targeted a lot. Why can't I be a crow or a cat instead? Yeah, I want to be a kitty. Everyone want to be a kitty. Once a witch takes on an animal appearance, it can't be changed for life, huh? Well, if a European bison isn't a rare animal, you'll be just fine. Can't you find any further traces? There is, but really, why are they reading that magic book? I still can't comprehend the reason. You know why. Don't tell me you're doing this for Phyllis. I told you I wouldn't have dreamed of it. Don't sulk like a brat. Mind your age. Well, I heard what you've been through. That's fine. Let's see. In this world, coincidences happen, especially in the world outside of our own. Everything is connected. When you think something is done in vain or encounter accidents by chance, you'll understand why that happens afterwards. You took up this job when you might have read the book beforehand. Just kidding. I won't deny that. I did read it. You're free to deny or say the opposite. Take it as you're drawing a bad lottery, and I'm just being dragged into this mess. Oh my god. Take it as you're drawing a bad lottery, and I'm just being dragged into the mess. That might be for the best. Even Magi or witches can't run away from fate. That's right. Hey, who did you get that book from? From a gathering somewhere, or from a bad sorcerer? You're not listening to me. It was 10 years ago, or was it 5? It was after that incident when Phyllis had to take action. Using every method possible to find the solution, we tried everything. We received quite a number of magic books from a certain family, as well as supplies of magic tools. That's rare. Magic tools aren't supposed to be sold to outside forces, are they? Perhaps they needed money, and you bought them? It would have been a huge waste to have bought the books and not researched them, so I was pretty much forced into looking into them. The price was quite high. The magic books seemed to work well, though. I couldn't seem to take my eyes off it, so I stopped myself. I see. Whoops, the smell is here. Ooh, look at that trail and how it's just like moving. And then it is fainting. For some reason, it became fainter. It's time to ask around then. Ooh, look at that. The index finger is the key. The pointer finger is the key. That's pretty cool. Just like Diagon Alley, opening up. Welcome. Do you need something, Miss Witch? You even brought a werewolf. Come on, I'm also a witch. I'm also a witch, though. You can be both. At any rate, you are not humans. Do you know anyone who possessed a strange book? A strange book? There are lots of people who possess strange things here. If we list them, there will be so many many lining up until the stars and back. They might have escaped by that time. Speaking of, this is a box to repel any small demons. How about it? Get 2 for 1. What do you say? Ooh. We'll buy 5, so entertain us for a while longer. Thank you for your business. Thank you for your business. What splendid gold coins. Witches who aren't cheapskates are good, yes? I was thinking of eating you if you refuse to buy. Please excuse me. Woo! He's doing something that we saw Doma doing in Kimetsu no Yaiba, trying to, find what she's looking for, what Mario looking for, which I think is cool and creepy. Ew, that feels weird. That is one troublesome book. If you possess it, you're sure to notice what it's capable of before long. There are a lot of things humans made that are incomplete. Those bugs look exactly like the fire bugs that Giovanni has in Fire Force, just with less eyes. I shall tell you when I get some information. Thank you! Do come here again when you have splendid gold coins to spare. Oh, God. Hooded ones. Dude, those better not be some Dementors. Nah, you'd feel cold if those were Dementors. Nah, the Dementors are over in Azkaban anyway. And I don't think them Death Eaters, or maybe those are Death Eaters. Oh, God, if those were Death Eaters, whew. It's getting fainter and fainter. I can no longer sense it. This is a big city. There are a lot of people going on about. To begin with, tracking one person is a difficult task. It isn't as if they're hiding and lurking. Rather, they walk around as per usual in order to hide. Well, yeah, hiding in plain sight amongst the crowd is pretty goddamn smart. The station, yes. The scent disappears here. Maybe they took the train or taxi? He might not be in London anymore. Just because they're being tracked by the two of us? Moreover, people from the academy? I feel like it's easier for them to make use of talented amateurs. Some news. I didn't expect it to be this fast. Well then, tell me where the forbidden book is. Well, we'll have to wait. Back to study time. How do you say this? A lot. You think so too? Hey, can you tell me about this part? I don't understand even though I've read it so many times. Where? This. Sorry, I also don't understand and I skipped this part. Isn't it something like you should interpret it based on your own understanding? What? Where? That isn't even a magic lesson, but a language lesson, isn't it? Look it up in the dictionary. We should be grateful that we can even speak it in English, though. The order of words and pronunciation are different from our mother tongues. The English used in the college is hard. Actually, it's a problem when trying to learn sorcery. Don't you guys use English in your daily life? My father can use English, but usually we talk in the local language. I started learning English after I came into this country. That must be tough during lessons and tests. Tests? Whether the college is locked or not, there are still tests. Hey, they did it during Chamber of Secrets and Prisoner of Azkaban. So, yeah. The small test every month and the big test before the year-end vacation. Hey, shit, we have to still do tests during Corona-sama, so lockdown ain't stopping us. Christmas, Easter, and summer vacations. If you fail the test before summer vacation, you're going to spend the holidays with remedial classes. It's tough. No, it's tough. Won't it be no problem for you since you're a Magus Chisei? I'm exempt from sorcery-related lessons, but I need to get good grades in all lessons. No basic knowledge at all. It's tough when a term which has never been used suddenly comes up. Sometimes you can't understand it from the context, huh? By the way, a lot of what? Golems. There are a lot of them in the gardens and fields. They also roam on each floor. It's like they're on the lookout for something. That's because Lucy was attacked, a magic book was stolen, and a teacher was also attacked. Not like I could tell them. There was an attack somewhere and the college is sealed. It is not a surprise if they're on the lookout. That's true. Oh, wait. I fucking read this wrong. That's true. There was an attack somewhere and the college is sealed. It is not, oh no, okay, I did read it right. Oh, there was a, wait. Okay, oh god. That's true. There was an attack somewhere and the college is sealed. It is not a surprise if they're on the lookout. I need to grab some documents. Okay. Dude, this shit, man, with Lucy and Zoe is just everything. She's sitting next to him, and look inside, look at her, like, this shit. You aren't going to tell them? It'd be a problem if I were to be attacked and they stuck their necks out like you. Ooh! Philomela. She's gone. I haven't talked to her since that. It seems her condition is, huh? Miss Alcyon is, she has a childlike demeanor, just like Elias. Chisei, Zoe, I found a text that's easy to read. Come with me. Hey, really? Were you looking for it for us? Thank you. I found it by chance. Liam, do you fancy Philomela? Huh? Yes. You've known her for a long time. She seems like the classic girl that needs to be taken care of after owing someone a favor. My partner has been decided for one. She's not like that, though. Liam, stop denying it. It just gets on my nerves to see her unable to stand up for herself. What about you? Me? You backed me, oh my god. You backed me up out of nowhere. What are you thinking? What do you think? That hurts. My arm, that hurts, you idiots. Stop, don't pinch me. I hate that you answer my question with a question. What are they doing? They're just being guys, of course. College president. Oh. The witches have brought back a message. Thank you, gatekeeper. Then I'll excuse myself. Whoa! The book is still inside the college! I see. A mysterious situation. What are the book thieves aiming for? Something going on in this. Oh, God. So chapter 74 is titled Nothing Venture, Nothing Have, Part 4. You're healthy now. Oh my god. You're healthy enough to go now, but don't push yourself too hard. I'm happy to finally be able to get out of bed. I said that, but I jumped off to the toilet without hesitation. How do you use the toilet anyway? That's a secret. There are many hardships, you know, though for me, I would like to know more about you. Yeah, Alexandra, how do you use the toilet? That's a secret. Simon, I heard you're good enough to get around now. Elias, do you use the toilet for humans? What kind of topic are you on? I don't since I don't excrete. Then where does the foodie go? What? I'm confused. Then why do you need to eat? Well, he probably has to eat for mana purposes, I would assume, but where does it go then? Oh god, now I'm... Why are you looking at me like that? Well then, me too. Are you going home? Are you going home? I can't go home since the college is sealed. Also, I was called here because my sister was attacked. This is a good chance, so I'm thinking of talking with her about things. I can't do any work either in this situation anyway. Work? Talking about work, how did you meet Chisei? Instead of me, why don't you ask Miss Chisei yourself? Dude, Seth, I want to know this too. How did you meet Chisei? Communication is important in your case. That reminds me, I keep asking about the current her instead of the Chisei from before we met. Oh, what is it? Alexandra, I'm feeling ill. Oh no, I'll be right with you in 1 second. Please wait a moment. Mr. Ainsworth, can you take Simon back to his room in my stead? Right. How to say this? There's nothing to do. It's not like you have nothing to do. Then I'm tired of this. I'm tired of studying for the test. I can't go out either. The test is next week. Keep at it a bit more. Boo! Lazarus, please... Oh my god. Lazarus, please calculate the nutrition balance of the dishes. Me too. Someone please replace me covering the history of sorcery then. I don't want to think about history right now, so the history of sorcery is a pass. Hey, pass. So this is what studying together feels like. If it's okay, I'll do it. Oh, thank you. I said look at mine too. I'm so tired studying for tests even more than usual. Usually I'll walk around town for buying things to oh my god. Usually I'll walk around town for things to buy and eat until I feel like it. Visiting museums, zoos, enjoying the town. I can't do those since the college is sealed, can I? I want to check the new shops and buy stuff like clothes. The new comic volumes have come out for sure. It seems like everyone is in sync. So, like, you want to devote yourself to other things besides studying, right? That's it. Actually, I've been waiting for you guys to say that. I brought something. You mean like playing cards? You can do that too, but it will be difficult with this many people. Here, a puzzle? Chisei and Zoe don't know about this? That is, you can say it's a concentration game for sorcerers. We overlap the technique with another person, just like in elementary school. The one who can unlock it first is the winner. Using magical techniques or technical analysis are both fine. Just like a patchwork, it's tightly bonded. It's quite easy, but because the techniques are mixed in with the user's personal quirks, it's harder than it looks. So like in math, if you need to get 10 as the answer, there are countless formulas you can use. Huh? Seems fun. Overlapping, huh? I want to try. Is there magic to open locks? There is, but just try playing it. If you want to play it, just play it. I also want to see your magic again. I'd like that too. Yeah. But in the end, you need to use your brain. It's better than studying, is it not? Even if we're found out, we won't get harsh scoldings. Hell no, they won't. Dude, this game sounds like fun. Plus, like, they'll be studying at the same time. It's good practice. Round 1, who wants to apply the lock? Me, I try. Roy and Sophia and myself. Let's use 3 techniques in this round. Dude, this is cool. Who wants to solve these? Me. Yes, let's do this. Zoe and Chisei have never done this before, right? Try it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, then the time limit is 15... sorry, I said 15... What the fuck? Okay, then the time limit is 10 minutes. Time limit? I don't know why I was going to keep thinking 15 minutes when it says 10 minutes here. What the fuck? Okay, then the time limit is 10 minutes. Time limit, 3, 2, 1, start. Back to Elias and Simon. This is my room. Thanks for accompanying me all the way here. If anything happens, just call me. Let's see. Thank you. Has anyone ever said that you're overprotective? Because humans are fragile. That's true. Alexandra will know right away if there's any abnormality with my vital organs. I think that kid gets this too. That's fucking cool. Until my condition is stable, it's connected to the infirmary, so nothing to worry about. In this situation, the security has been strengthened, though we try to keep the students from becoming too suspicious. Well, that's too late for that. Yeah, there are lots of them around. Well, then see you. Yeah. Do you like music? Music? Hate it? No, I never thought about it, and no one ever asked me. I'll look for something good for you to listen to as a thank you the next time we meet. I understand. Thank you. It's amazing that he's never been asked about it, thinking of his age. Shyness? Or just an introvert? He's an interesting fellow. What, would be a nice CD to give him? Music, huh? I have a memory of Angelica playing a record a long time ago. Shise has never mentioned it before, though. What kind of music does she like? The child usually says delicious to almost every food. She doesn't complain much either. She doesn't talk much about what she likes. Next time I'll ask. She's here. Finished? Who's first place? From top. Let's see. Martin, Jasmine, Beatrice, Liam. The underdog is Zoe. You're not suited for games, huh? Although you took first place. Well, I didn't think all of them would open in an instant. Magic is amazing, but you got the trap because of that. If opened forcibly, you might trigger a trap. How long will this last? Oh, her hair turned black. That's it's a trap. Who did this one? Me. You'll turn back soon. Oh, it's gone. Oh, what are you guys doing gathering like that? Veronica. Everyone is tired of studying, so we're playing an elementary school game. Want to play? Well, now. Philomela, let's have a match. It's been a while. I am, don't push her. It's fine, is it not? You're really good at this kind of thing, right? I want to see you play too. I understand. I'm looking forward to seeing your game face. The rules are the same as before. The one who unlocks it first wins. 3 people will apply the lock. Liam, will she be alright? Are you ready? Let's play. 3, 2, 1, start. Ooh. Oh, we're getting a flashback. Alcyon? Are you tired? No, I just need a little time to record this moment. Is that so? Alcyon, go help prepare lunch. I shall accompany Philomela in your place. Yes, Master. You're growing to become a great monster day by day. Aren't you tired? No, ma'am. I will help you. Then, can I leave the oranges to you? It's good to have a picnic under the sun like this after a long while. Yes. Hey, Alcyon, we don't take pictures by cameras or have any albums, so you should also keep this moment inside your memories. Something happened. Oh, God. I'm telling you, she's aware. Ooh. Alcyon and Elias, this will be interesting. Good afternoon. Hello. This is the familiar from before. She's looking out for her master. It was unexpected for her to greet me out of nowhere. We have met before. This question might be rude, but are you the same kind of being as me? Whoa! The same? Why do you think so? I'm made to be able to manipulate substance for various reasons. You are the same, I suspect. Elias is here. You're referred to by your name by a new student here. Is she under your care? I've been called such things by beings of flesh. To be called the same thing by a human-made being, too, that is insulting. No. If I were to say I'm the one being cared for, this and that, that is really fascinating. Fascinating. In my case, I was made in order to help a surgeon. Oh, something went down. I can't wait to get to the bottom of this shit. You are an autonomous being, are you not? I'm not a man-made spirit. That was rude of me. Are you here to see her? What are you talking about? I'm here to observe. I lack the ability to observe complicated things and react to them. It makes me jealous. What's this? It should have been fine to have ignored that, but words just came out. No, as you said, I'm also lacking knowledge on a lot of things. Is that so? I'm sorry for not being able to hold conversations well. I have no idea how to reach out to others, even now. Ooh. The two of them are on their last piece. Wait. Oh, the two of them are on their last piece now. I lost again. Flashback time. Liam, you should observe people and things more. That's hard. Grandma, I went against Liam. You were playing with that house again? How ridiculous. There's no need to win in games. If you have such free time, go read your textbooks. You're already behind as it is. Ooh, some trauma. Liam wins this round. He won. Woo! Whoa, Liam. That's going too far right here. You don't grab her by the scruff. Well, like that. You don't do that. You don't do that shit. Or grab her by the... I said scruff. That's the wrong wording. Grab her by the collar like that. No. Why are you not giving it your all? Sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Oh my god. Why are you not giving it your all? Liam, I'm not good at this sort of thing. There's no way you're doing this slower than I am. Hold it. Don't be violent. Hold it. Don't be violent, you idiot. The me now is different than the past me. You're setting expectations of me, then getting disappointed all by yourself. Ooh. Wait up, Liam. Philomela, are you okay? I'm sorry, just... Sorry, Chise, sorry, I'll be back in a bit. Really now? Did something happen between those two? They're relatives, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, a lot of things happen. Oh, Jasmine? Ooh. Liam. Why did she not play seriously? She's smarter than me, even on magical prowess. Why is she being like that? I'm sure it's because, otherwise she wouldn't have survived until now. Is there any reason to weaken yourself intentionally like that? If it's to make her opponent lower their guards, I can understand, but she isn't willing to move forward by her own will. It's awful. Dude, you gotta understand, she probably went through a lot of fucking trauma. Oh, God. Why did you become like that? Just shut your mouth and think, fucking dumbass. And you're thinking about others a little too much. It's better than becoming an arrogant person. Ooh, Isaac got you there. Isaac got you there, man. I made friends for the first time here. I don't understand completely, but is it normal to tell each other off like that? Yeah, it is. Can I say something? I think going off on women or friends like that is not good. At least that's my opinion on friends. Nah, sometimes you have to. You have to, so they could get a reality check on shit. Philomela, are you alright? She's crying. That's right. Those eyes that refuse to let out tears. I know those eyes. Yeah. Liam is... We used to play and compete together. He's always been sincere. Even when frustrated, he praises me. Yeah, but I can't win anymore. Neither can I lose. It's shameful, she said. There's no point. Whatever I do, Are those words said by your grandmother? What do you want to do, Philomela? In the past, just now, and currently? Exactly. What does she want? Everyone's telling her what to do, but no one's asking Philomela what she wants. That's the problem. People like me won't be forgiven no matter what. Oh, God. Yeah. Birth, wealth, and personality, things she has experienced are all different from me. What should I say to her? I sympathize with her by my own selfish will. There's something I want to say. I am free. People have told me those words, but she probably don't feel. She ain't free. She ain't free. She's still cursed. She ain't free. And there's people that are free, but they still don't feel free. They're trapped in their own body. Shit, there's some times where I feel trapped in my own body because of my mental illnesses. I'm in a war against myself. It sucks. It sucks. But it don't look like it. Hell, there are people that have autoimmune diseases that are in a war against themselves. Their bodies at war against themselves. But yeah, they ain't free. But yeah, I told it, this is freaking good stuff here. This is very, very powerful. For some reason, there are a lot of sick people today. It's the cold season, so it can't be helped, I suppose. Nah, it's something going on with that book. And it's probably under the school. In the Tower of Remnant. Yes, coming. This is the infirmary. Come in. I have my hands full over here. Oh my god. Come in. Come in. I have my hands full over here, though. Alexandra, my sister, is ill. Right now, the waves are only hitting the shores. Alright, let's get to chapter 75. That boy just isn't improving any despite his age. He can't seem to concentrate because of that. Oh my god. He can't seem to concentrate because of that. He gets injured a lot. His younger sister may be better suited for it. He seems like he's too soft-natured for this kind of work. Well, I guess it's still too early to determine that he's completely hopeless. If it turns out that he's not suitable, he can be assigned to do something else. It would be better for that one as well. Why are you crying? Are you injured? Does it hurt? Is that a knife? Did you make it yourself? If you let me, I'd love to take a look at it. It looks well made and has just the right weight to it. You're the one that our fathers were talking about earlier, aren't you? Your name is Isaac, right? The knife fits my grip nicely, and it's the perfect length. Would you mind giving this to me? Eh? I heard our fathers talking earlier, and they said that someday you might be the one, making the weapons that I'll use. That's why I'd like to use your knife. By the way, I'm Liam. It's nice to meet you. Ooh, so this is how Liam and Isaac met. It's really interesting that Isaac and Liam's, relationship to each other, it's more than just, blacksmith to, master kind of thing. They're bros. It's completely different than Veronica and Philomena's. It's fascinating. It really is. It's the complete opposite. He's so straightforward that it can be frustrating. He really hasn't changed since back then. And this chapter, chapter 75, is titled "Needs Must When the Devil Drives, Part 1." At least you're back. I started to think you had died somewhere out there. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm putting my tinfoil hat on this one. Philomela is aware. And that is her mama. Gotta be her mama. Please, please give them back. Give them back, please. I can't stand it anymore. Our children, my children, the children. Take it back to the treatment room. The beast heals quickly. Even if its insides are damaged, it will recover. If one doesn't possess an ego, they do not know when to avoid danger. But you should still encourage them to some extent. All right, I'll be sure to return them. After all, it's almost time. Almost time for what? For war? Liam, it's morning. Wake up. But today's Saturday. Before this, we've never had a fight. Sometimes you gotta have a fight. It's the rainy season. It's a shame that the turnips need to be harvested so soon. We haven't even had the chance to eat pumpkin yet. We can eat some when we go back home at Christmas. There are creatures who will harvest them without permission anyway. You're right. What should we make with the pumpkins? Pottage, maybe? We can also make, we can also bake pumpkin slices and some honey mustard sauce. Never heard of that. Never. And the silver one can bake some pumpkin. Oh God, pumpkin bread sounds delicious. Oh my God. Oh my God, I want some pumpkin spice bread. That sounds good. My mom makes the best pumpkin spice bread. Neither turnips nor pumpkins can be added into salad raw. They can be added after you've baked them in the oven. No! I want toasted pumpkin seeds. Give me some of that. Put some seasoning on the pumpkin seeds. Put them in the oven. Yes. Chise, Elias, it's been a while since we talked like this. Elias? For some reason, it feels like they've increased in number. It's winter, so you'll be able to see them even inside the college. Because it's winter? What's up? Violet. That's right. There's no mistaking it. Mr. Ainsworth is here too. Am I interrupting something? Interrupting? No, it's fine. That's good to hear since I wanted to ask Mr. Ainsworth something. The next Magecraft class is at the start of next week, right? Yes. Jasmine's been ill, so she won't be able to come to class for a while, and I plan on looking after her. So you'll both be absent. What happened to Jasmine? I think the start of winter caused it. Well, maybe, but don't worry. Violet St. George, if you want to take learning magecraft seriously, you should seriously find a master. A magus that knows magecraft or a sorcerer that knows sorcery. The two are completely different paths. Yeah, I know, but that's an issue. Is he going to continue the magecraft class? What kind of classes do you plan on doing? You can't do a fraction of what I've tried to teach you. Also, Chise is my only apprentice, so I can't mentor the rest of the academy students. At some point, Chise is going to apprentice people. I hope Elias realizes that. Well then, I'll give it some thought. I know that you two are master and apprentice, so I'm sorry for trying to borrow your teacher. No, that's not... so it's no good if you don't have a proper master? Let's see. Whether magecraft or sorcery, in the beginning you should learn from an elder. When you're self-taught, there will come a time when you'll hit a wall. You also wouldn't know any better when faced with something you should avoid doing because it's dangerous. After all, you live a long life by being good at avoiding danger. I see. So it depends on the person and whether they are suited to become a leader or not. There are people who live by instinct too. Yeah. So what were you two talking about before? Was it about the spirits? There are a lot of them these days. That's right. The school isn't like a normal one. Violet, can you see them? It feels like there's been a lot of them ever since the start of November. Sometimes I can see them and sometimes I can't. After all, winter is the season of spirits and strangeness. Really? In this country, winter has been a season for ghost stories since ancient times. It's because the spirits of the deceased come back during winter. Elias said the same thing earlier. Where are you from, Chise? I'm from Japan. There had to have been ghost stories there too, right? They are usually told during summer there, I guess. In Japan, the spirits of the deceased come back during summer. As I thought, it's different than being around Stella. I don't feel anything in particular. Except for a bit lonely. Aww. In the summer, there were games like Test of Courage. I think there were haunted houses here and there. Test of Courage? Yeah, I never really enjoyed it, though. Students would go to the school in the middle of the night without telling any adults, and they'd visit places on the school grounds rumored to be haunted. I see. Have you ever gone, Chise? At school there was one time, but I wasn't really enjoying it, so I left in the middle of it. I see. By the way, I usually spend time with my sister, so I've been really bored lately since she's been resting. Our conversation just now was really interesting, right? Oh, so we're doing a test of courage. Okay, are you listening, fellow volunteer participants? Thank you everyone for joining in this test of courage. Can we do this next week? I'm not done with my report. Then why didn't you come? Well, if something like this turns up, you just have to come along. What about the younger kids? April and May have already gone to bed. If you study too much, you will burn yourself out. Yes. I didn't tell the teachers about tonight, so lower your voice. We're doing this without permission. Now, let's thank Chise for coming up with her idea. Let's give her a round of applause, everyone. Now then, I'll explain our plan for tonight. We'll visit the sites of scary stories that reside on the school's campus. We'll visit each of these 7 sites in order. 1. The tree where 32 years ago, the body of a student with strange scratches covering him was found hung by his neck. 2. The courtyard where 20 years ago, the body of a student that had gone missing was found. 3. The cursed window in the stairwell where you could see your impending death. 4. The corridor where 37 years ago, a man was found beheaded after a failed sorcery experiment. 5. The cursed reflection where, if you responded to its voice, it will replace you. 6. The room where a mysterious person calls out something, and if you hear it, you'll vanish. 7. The observatory where a former teacher went insane and committed suicide. And finally, at the end of all this, a horror movie will be screened in the observatory. Geez, the way you tell stories. We'll do this in teams of 2. Everyone will draw a lot to decide who they're paired up with. Depending on how that goes, we'll let people trade lots. After that, we'll have each team go down a predetermined path. Your route is printed on your sheet. And lastly, remember to stamp your sheet at each designated spot. Collect them all and reach the goal. Easy, right? Each group will depart in 5-minute intervals. I prepared stamps for everyone, so be sure to stamp properly. Okay. So he claims he did not tell the teachers. I'm relieved that the cats are keeping an eye on things. Yeah. Everyone's doing a test of courage? It's the same thing we talked about before since everyone's been getting bored lately. The plan should be laid out and detailed. Gotta strike while the iron's hot. That being said, do you think you could help me, Mr. Ainsworth? Me? If possible, I'd like you to tell the other teachers. Right now, the academy is in such a dire situation that it has been sealed. Recently, there have even been golems patrolling everywhere. So others have noticed it too. If something bad were to happen, we wouldn't be allowed to play games like this anymore. We shouldn't be doing it. Mr. Ainsworth, you just don't get it. When I'm told not to do something, I end up wanting to do it even more. Yeah. Don't you want to come along too, Chisei? You didn't enjoy it last time, so let's have a fun test of courage this time. What do you say? I want to do it maybe... Will it be tonight? That was fast. Thank you, Mr. Ainsworth. We'll now decide the pairs by drawing lots. Let's do this. Let's see. Hold it. It's a pity that I didn't get invited to something that seems so fun. Jasmine? Shouldn't you be resting? I'm feeling a little better. I don't want to catch your cold. Sorry, let's see. Shouldn't you be resting? I don't want to catch your cold. I'm feeling a little better. Don't overdo it, Jasmine. I know. Okay, now everyone draw a lot. 1, 2, 3, go! Got the pairs. Yay! Our ship! I'm so happy my ship is there. The first site where decades ago a student was found hung by his neck. There's nothing strange here. Is that story even true? I get the feeling it was made up. I'll stamp our sheet. I never thought I'd come here in the middle of the night like this. Are you scared? I'm familiar with the darkness of night, but don't you think there's a certain sense of horror when exploring a building? I see what you mean. Even so, I wouldn't have picked you as the type to join in this kind of event. Chisei invited me. Chisei? She had such an anxious face. How could I say no? I think she was wearing that same expression when she invited me. Then, why did you trade lots of switch teams earlier? Everyone was free to trade, but, wouldn't it be a problem if someone freaked you out and your hair turned into snakes in front of one of the others? Yeah. Also, having to be paired up with someone other than you would be a pain. This ship is real. Oh my god, this ship is real. I see. Oh god, I love this ship. The third site, the stairwell window that shows you your impending death. I don't see anything. If you really did end up seeing it, it'd be dangerous. You have a point. If you don't want to do this, you can leave whenever, okay? Veronica brought you here with her, didn't she? I'll let her know once I reach the goal. You've been looking out for me. Why? Does it benefit you somehow? I've never done anything for you to warrant those actions. Just like Liam, you think you're not good enough at anything. I just can't leave you. I just can't leave you be since I think of you as my friend. See, Liam and Philomela, like, Jesus Christ, we need to just get together already. Because both you and Liam are my friends, and because the Fowler family has been relied on by House Scrimmageour for generations. But there's more to me than being from a family of blacksmiths. Just like there's more to you than being a shadow used by the Sargent family. Liam always came over to my house to play, but I never got the chance to talk with you at all. It was a pain having a childhood friend the same age as me of the same sex. Everyone compared us, even though there was no ill will behind it. I'm just me. Saying this myself is embarrassing, but there are people who won't forget your mistakes. I can never beat Liam at anything. When I get depressed or distracted, I couldn't concentrate on the family business. Blacksmiths work with fire, so if you're not careful, it'll end in disaster. I've also experienced having sharp words thrown at me that cut deeply. Yeah. Liam thinks that he's not very skilled. As a result, he thinks that if he can do something, then other people should be able to as well. those who can't, there are times when he doesn't understand the feelings of those who can't. Don't you think so too? Yes, I think. Right. Right? I did it. It's fine if you want to tell Liam, about this, though. I think it'll be better if you're the one saying it. Yeah? Are you not going to tell Liam yourself why you had painful memories that you stayed by his side? I'm definitely not his rival or anything. I'm just a shadow that he's connected to. See? I said it earlier. Whatever I'd say wouldn't reach him. The only one who can make him realize those feelings, oh my god. The only one who can make him realize those things is probably you. Liam's frustratingly straightforward, but I just can't bring myself to dislike him, so maybe that's why we're still together. Yeah. Straightforward, not good at reading other people. I hate it. Yeah. Let's head upstairs next. I'm tied down to both myself and the world around me. I'm stuck here and it's suffocating. That's why... Hey, Philomela. I can't make this sound like I'm not complaining. If we want to move on, we still need to overcome a lot of things. Now onto the fourth site. The corridor where a man that was beheaded during a sorcery experiment was found. Have you stamped it? Yeah. There are so many things I want to ask her, but how should I ask? Chise, you're so straightforward or shy more like. Uh-huh. Your face and behavior show that you want to talk to me about something, but can't. I don't have much experience talking to people. Her scent is hard to figure out. It's like Cess. Mm-hmm. Then you just have to practice. You can talk to Liam and Lucy properly. Veronica, are you really the same age as me? You seem like you're an adult. I'll take that as a compliment. In the college, the age difference between classmates ranges from 2 to 3 years. I'm 16 years old. Liam, Isaac, and Philomela are 15 years old. They're younger than me! The Atwood siblings that are always with me are 11 and 12 years old. They're very well educated. It's to be expected since my family took them in. The two of them are the last of the Atwood family. Wait a minute. Maybe Philomela's not the were. Maybe they are the wares. Their parents were involved with valuable research and someone took notice of that. Those two are the only survivors. All because they came from a family of sorcerers. It's a shame. It's a shame, yeah! Oh my god. If those kids are the wares that we saw that werewolf talking about, oh my god, that'd be nuts. There are some students at the college with similar circumstances. That kind of information has a way of getting around. Then what about Philomela? She was told to drop out due to family issues. Do you know anything about that, Veronica? That's what you really wanted to ask me about the entire time, right? You're really not good at cutting to the chase. Oh, of course I'm aware, but there's nothing I can do. Nothing you can do? Fuck off! Yes, there is. You're part of House Rickenbacker, aren't you? I heard that the Sargent family serves yours. Hence, my orders should make a difference. Is that what you wanted to say? Fufu. Chise, you're Magus. Can Magi even be tied down to something? Tied down? People like us are tied down by our house from the moment we're born. No matter how much people preach about a world of freedom, here in the shadows, it is not permitted. But you can make a difference. You can change that. One person can change that. I don't know about other families, but that's how it is in House Rickenbacker. There are things you can't meddle in so casually. You understand, right, Chise? Yeah, but then you can see what's going on in Kakiguri with the Momobami family. They're trying to change it, and they're in a fucking House of Shadows. Same with Kaguya. She in a House of Shadows, too. She changing it. Or she trying to change it. Don't give me this shit. Veronica, don't give me this shit. You're full of shit. Meddling in others' business and getting hurt. I've experienced that before. She's right. She sees right through me, or she just doesn't think it through. Just like a beast. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Chise. Chise knows. Chise knows Veronica full of shit. Let's see. She can wear that kind of expression, huh? Do you like Philomela? Yeah, that I'm worried about her. All right, then. Let's have a chat while we walk. It looks like she finally made a friend. this isn't really meant to explain the reason, since it's just an old story from long ago. Ooh, we're gonna get something very interesting. Let's get to chapter 76 and get to this old story. Ooh, this cover page is cute. So this chapter is titled Needs Must When the Devil Drives. I think this is what? Hold on a second. What part is this? I think this is part 2. Or part 3. Because it doesn't say. Yeah, this is part 2. So this is, chapter 76 is titled Needs the Devil Must Drive, Needs Must When the Devil Drives part 2. The first time I met her was on my 9th birthday. Lady Veronica. Poison, no, a cluster of curses? It might be infectious. Hurry and check on her. Lady Veronica, please stand back or you might get dirty. All right. That food taster, that was the first time I saw her face, but I felt bad for her that she was hurt on her first assignment. That is fucked up. I wonder, was it one of my older siblings, or I don't know who it was yet, but I can't believe they actually tried to poison me on my birthday. I'm being self-conscious about it. From right to left, their names are Casey, Roger, and Joshua. We gathered together these 3 who are close to your ages and possess the necessary abilities, including being resistant to poison. Father is being troublesome, always making such decisions. The head of the family is worried about you, Lady Veronica. He told me so just after the incident the other day. What about her? She seems like a dependable girl. She's still alive. That one is still too inexperienced to be the one by your side. She can't even detect the most basic of potions. Oh. They're all wares. Those are all wares. Those are all wares. Oh, and yet you have her working as a food taster? What's her name? It's Philomela, but that one, I want it to be that girl. It's not that I'm dissatisfied with you all. It's just that I'd have more to talk about with another girl. Hey, Veronica, that's Elizabeth Sargent. This is not a request. I understand. Naturally, I'll be sure to return her if I ever feel like she's not up to the task, and then I'll choose from your selected candidates. Very well. Lady Veronica, did Lisbeth do that? It was because I couldn't detect the poison before eating. I'm sorry that you had to see something so shameful. You're trapped in a cage too, aren't you? Cage? That's right, and I haven't been able to break free from it either. But if we can break free from the cage, we should find a nicer cage, right? That's why I've chosen you. I would like you to become my attendant, Philomela. Yep. See? This is just like what we saw in Kaguya, what we're seeing in Kaguya. But I wouldn't be a good choice. The others would be better choices. All right, Philomela. This is not a request. It's an order. I understand. Wonderful. Good girl. Your hair gets in the way, doesn't it? Let me style it. You're just like a doll. Won't you let me play with your hair for a little while? Honestly, I'm used to poison, but there are some I'm still building resistance to. So until then, please continue as my food taster. I know it must be awful, but Lisbeth would be very angry if I let you quit doing it. All right. Rickenbacker is a house of healers. However, it is kill or be killed, not only by outsiders, but also by those within the same house. I had 6 older brothers and sisters. Half of them have perished, and now there are 3 of them left, with myself being the youngest. That's awful! Did you know that in Asia they put venomous creatures into a pot and seal it? There's a curse that makes use of the strongest creatures that manage to survive the ordeal. Fufu. It's just like home. Dude, that panel is gorgeous. It is, but man, it's fucked up. Do you have any siblings? No, I only have my father's familiar. What about your mother and father? I don't remember. I was told that they died due to a very bad thing. Yeah. Really? Alright, that's good. It was a bit too short for me to put into a ponytail neatly. Let's see. Shall we go? I've never gotten to be around children my own age before, so this is fun. Just awful, wasn't it? It would never make for a good bedtime story since it's full of villains except for that girl. Villains? Oh my, how embarrassing. I've exposed my house's shameful ways. I don't smell the scent of lies. Is everything she said true? I think I have a better understanding of your house now. Really? I'm glad. So, what do you want to do after hearing this? If you were her master instead of me, what would you have Philomela do? That is, to do what Philomela wants. What is there to do for a girl that doesn't even know what she wants anymore? Isn't that wrong of you, Chisa Hattori? You are a Magus that isn't even bound to the world of humans. Why do you want to get involved with her when it's just events happening in a tiny little world? A world that has nothing to do with you. She doesn't even... But the thing I would want to do is help Philomela, like, find out who she is, and then have her decide what she wants to do. She doesn't know who the fuck she is. Like, she don't know her past. Her memories have been erased. Let her find out who she is, and then figure out what she wants to do. How about we consider that your homework, since you're a pretty girl that just isn't used to other people. Bitch, you don't even know how Philomela got there in the first place, or do you? If you know how your attendants were picked out, then you're a fucked up person. If you're okay with this. So, with that settled, let's hurry along and catch up with the others. Yeah. In the end, she still never answered my questions. This is the 5th sight. If you respond to its voice, you will be replaced by the reflection. What is it? Are you still sulking, Liam? I was wondering why you stopped me back then. Did you seriously think that was your chance to talk? How stupidly straightforward can you be? That's exactly why I stopped you from going to talk to them. Who are you calling stupid? After what you did? How can you say that? So Liam heard the whole thing. He heard what Liam said too. Oh man, this could be interesting. Your way of thinking is short-sighted and it's not how an heir should behave, is it? I don't want you and Jasmine to end up stuck on that kind of path. That's why wait, aren't you the one that's heir to your house? I don't know about that. I don't really care about my bloodline or my family's legacy. Jasmine might be a better choice, but it's such a demanding role. Maybe we should just leave and become Magi. I like to dress in women's clothes, but the house elders keep bothering me about being a proper heir. There's probably sorcerers that make use of that kind of thing. That's it, right there. Cross-dressing and homosexual acts are, at times, beneficial for using special kinds of sorcery, right? If you look at it that way, then I'm a great sorcerer just the way I am. Woo! Our house bears the name of the dragon-slaying holy knight, St. George. Speaking of, there was also a holy woman, dragon slayer, St. Martha. In ancient times, sorcery was done exclusively by women, right? That's why men in my family sometimes dress in women's clothing for rituals and ceremonies. That's awesome! As for me, I just want to do my own thing. I don't really care about my house's issues. So for now, they've moved onto Jasmine, who takes everything so seriously, and they put all kinds of ideas into her head. She cut her long hair short and started dressing differently. She started acting more masculine, like she was expected to replace me. I was fine despite what the adults said to me, but Jasmine wasn't. You've never stopped to consider that there are serious kids that can't just run away from everything, have you? Is that the case with Isaac and Philomela? Are you serious? My case is different than theirs, but maybe now you'll give it some thought. Yeah. But man, oh man. Liam, no bird is born knowing how to fly. It has to be taught to do so by the ones who protects it. This is, this metaphor. But some humans are not taught. Some have their wings torn off and are weighted down with rocks. Most people don't have the luck or strength to escape that kind of nest. Anyone that can manage to get out of that kind of place is either an amazing optimist or a very stubborn fool, or someone that tears through everything like a raging storm. Unlike you, who's had a good upbringing from the start. This metaphor is everything. It is fucking true. It is. Oh god, this is everything. This metaphor. How can you think that when you're in the same boat as me? You still don't get it. Isaac deserves a reward for putting up with you. Come on. How do you not understand person that I want to make happy. But I don't want to neglect my own happiness either. Think about what you need to do and then do what you need to do. Exactly. You have to put yourself first. And then do what you need to do. Alright, that's the end of my story, and I finished stamping. We better hurry up since we're the last team. He kept talking about whatever was on his mind. Liam! Liam, let's get going. Oh, it seems we caught up with the team ahead of us. Should we head back with them? I wonder what I should do. The seventh site, the local final location, the observatory. An observatory is where you look at stars, right? This facility is used by the elementary students. I've been here a few times before, so it's nostalgic. A starry sky. It's just like a planetarium. You can look. Well, duh. You can learn about the movements and myths of the constellations while watching projections, because the movements of the stars and the composition of myths are crucial knowledge for sorcery. Like horoscopes? Astrology, and there is sorcery that borrows energy from the planets. Energy from the planets? What's everyone doing? We can't start the movie until everyone shows up, right? So what are we going to watch? Who picked the movie? It's this year's newest release, an avalanche of shark attacks during a blizzard on a snowy mountain. Who let Martin choose the movie? I thought you'd been awfully quiet lately, so that's what you were up to. Sharks? The ending will make you cry. I wonder how it ends. The storyline is surprisingly impactful. Sharks on a snowy mountain? Oh, we aren't missing any of the teams, are we? All right then. So you guys merged teams by the end? Martin, what's up with the sharks? That's because you, the party player, didn't want to show an actual horror movie. It's because if we watched a real horror movie, the spirits would come here. Don't say such a scary thing. Didn't you want something scary? Not here. Not there. There she is. So loud. What is that scent? What is this scent? Something wrong? Nothing in particular. Isaac, if you want to apologize, I think you better apologize to Phil and Mela instead of me. But whether she'll be able to forgive you is up to her. If you think I'm the one you need to apologize to, then you're missing the point. And I'm not backing down on what I said to you before. I won't apologize for it either. Good on you, Isaac! Good on you, because I really want you to sort this out. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Violet said the same thing to me. He's telling him about that? Hey, no, never mind. There's no point in saying it now. That's not something I could say to him right now. Really? Liam, seriously, one weird, dumb, and honest guy. He is! Liam, you're fucking stupid! This was a good way to spend some time. It had a pretty good storyline, right? That sure was interesting. Even though it had a ton of jump scares. Did you have fun at your late night movie screening party? Well, everyone? You're all up awfully late, aren't you? Scary! I don't mind you guys doing this kind of thing, but you have to make sure to let the teachers know. If something bad would have happened, you'd all have been in danger. You brats are done with your games now, right? In that case, we'll escort you back to the dorms. Yay! What's up, Liam? You don't look so good. Nothing's up. Violet? Tonight was really fun being together with everyone like this, huh? Yeah. I don't know who you are, but I'm happy you had fun. Huh? Ooh, thank you for keeping quiet about it. Let's all play together again sometime. Our test of courage is a success. Dude, that was a spirit? Holy shit! No way! No wonder you didn't tell Jasmine to go back to the infirmary. She said was in on it too? That was my first time seeing a spirit. Amazing that spirit could transform into one of the kids. That spirit was a student you were about there. That was the student from 30 years ago? Holy shit, that's awesome! St. George and Hattori, yes, what is it? Alexandra wants you both to go to the infirmary. Be quick about it. There's the where! What's the where gonna do? Oh my god, let's get to chapter 77, see how this is gonna go down. And this chapter 77, the final chapter of this live reaction. I'm sorry this is over an hour, but whew. But yeah, I fell very, very behind, and yeah, I'm sorry about this. That, and when I tried to record chapters 73 through 76 the last time, my webcam crashed. So yeah. Now we're on chapter 77. We passed on the message that the book thief is still inside the college. Now our job is done. Yes. Are you planning to stay in London? The money has been transferred, hasn't it? Those two who were invited to the coven gathering before are currently inside the college, right? Those two? They're rare even as far as Magi go. I have a feeling something interesting will happen. Intuition? Yep. Can't be helped then. Let's look for a place where we can stay for a while. You're staying as well? Phyllis told me to watch over you, after all. Lies. It's not a lie. She indeed said that around 200 years ago. How typical of someone so old to remember things from long ago. So now we're at chapter 77, which is titled, Gather Ye Rosebuds While Ye May. Hey, are you okay? Did you have a nightmare? I had a strange dream just now. Hey! I thought it seemed strange, so that's what's been going on. I heard there were all kinds of dangerous things stored in the academy. She won't die, will she? I don't think so. After all, this era has garner stones. I see. The question now is, will she be able to produce enough of it? Woo! I think this is enough for now. Thank you, Miss Chisei. There hasn't been a case where we needed this many garner stones until now. Garner stone, a stone in which magical power is stored. It's my first time seeing one. The stone is just like me. Several times a year, the technique allows you to shed excess power. Some children practice it regularly. We can use it for medical treatment. I'm thankful for your help, Miss Chisei. I'll return the favor later. It's not necessary. I have a lot of surplus power as it is. That won't do. Being a slave Vega results in an inherent excess of magical power, but it is also a form of talent. We should give someone appropriate rewards for their talent and skills. Otherwise, it would be exploitation, just like sorcerers who use slave Vega for their own purposes. Talent, I've heard that a few times before. It can become a word you don't want to hear, can't it? From the perspective of someone who said it, it's a praise, but I apologize if that doesn't sit well with you. No, because of this body, its faults and blessings, I've been thinking about a lot of things, but I haven't come up with a proper answer. So do I have any other talents besides this? Is this my only talent? Sorry, now isn't the time to talk about this. If that's what you desire, then go and find things you want to do. Those things won't find you by chance. Find out what your talents are while you're still young. Of course, only if you feel like it. I'll do my best. All right, let's bring them to the patients. Yes, that's right. Such magical things won't happen on their own. Huh? Lucy, what are you doing here? Being apart from you won't do me any good. You're right. College president, you're here. As reported, it's affecting students of all grades. Students with a lot of magical power are the most affected. Could work. Thanks to the garner stones, their lives are not in danger, but everyone has the same symptom, which their magical powers are constantly being drained. The symptoms have spread this far, bit by bit, discreetly. That means, yes, we have received news from the witches who investigated outside the college. The perpetrator is still inside the college. So Mario was investigating the outside world. It has become more difficult to hide this matter any farther. Therefore, tomorrow this will be officially announced to the students. At this point, there's no choice but to do that. Will you tell the students to go home? It is not wise to do that with the students who have been attacked. It is troublesome if we do not keep them in one place. Isn't he being too frank? You said it. Troublesome. Troublesome aside, this spell has an effect that connects each one of the victims to the Forbidden Book. It will be impossible to manage and keep track of the situation if we send them home. There's also the possibility their conditions will worsen out there. What about the other students? The perpetrator managed to affect this many students without the cats finding out. Just because the others aren't showing any symptoms doesn't mean they haven't been affected. We have to proceed carefully. Why do victims suddenly collapse all at once now? There's no choice but to have the college remain sealed, I suppose. Alexandra, are you here? I thought it was only a nightmare, but my roommate suddenly collapsed. A new victim? A new victim. I want... Hey! I want... It's not enough! Chise! My magic is being drained! What? Oh, whoa, what is going on? Oh, stupid. Don't make eye contact with that kind of thing. Oh, thank God for Joseph. His arm ruptured. Whoa, did he absorb too much magical power? Elias, just now there was something. You have very little magical power left. Ruth also can't come out. Oh no! President Alexandra, can you bring her something to eat? She needs calories. Lucy? There seems to be not enough magic for Lucy. Here, my snacks. Oh, how convenient. This tires me easily, so I always have them on hand, in case you were wondering. Perhaps the Forbidden Book itself absorbed Chise's magical power? Things may have been too inefficient until now. Inefficient? You don't normally need that many sacrifices for a single spell. And we're not talking about regular people, they're sorcerers. It would have been ideal to take what they needed and escape right away. However, that is not the case. Could it be that they are being bound by the Forbidden Book? Ooh, bound? You mean the Forbidden Book has a will of its own and manipulated the spellcaster? That I could believe. The spellcaster might not be the one in control now. They're devouring magical power like a hungry dog. The spellcaster might be completely under its control now. No one has died, though. The perpetrator might not want to kill their victims, though. But the first victim, Webster, was on the brink of death. Did the perpetrator know that you would save her? Lucy, are you okay? Violet, my body feels like... Jasmine? Why are you not resting? How's your condition? Do you feel okay? For some reason, my head cleared up and my body feels lighter. Is it midnight? Wow, I woke up at a weird time. What's going on? What's going on, guys? Hey, have you heard? The thing they talked about during the first period. There's no way anybody would miss that. It's big news. A forbidden book has been stolen from inside the college. They told us to always stay in groups. The perpetrator is still inside the college, right? Where are they hiding? I wonder. I'm telling you, it's in the Tower of Remnant. It's gotta be. It could be one of the teachers or students. Scary. Look, it's that guy. The one who's been carrying, was being carried to the infirmary. They were being targeted by the perpetrator. What kind of people are being targeted? We're sealing the academy with the culprit. Why aren't they lifting the seal in just one night? It becomes the talk of the school. Well, of course. Chise, it caused a lot of rumors to start spreading. It's making the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Chise, Elias. You just felt like it? So we're picking vegetables? We're doing this because you don't seem well. You pick up on negative emotions easily after all. Thank you. Lucy, Seth, you know you're free to go elsewhere, right? It seems you'll be just fine even when I'm not with you. The safest place to be at the academy right now is with you. Is that so? Meanwhile, Seth just has nothing to do. At the moment, there are no goods up for auction, and I've had the latest updates regarding your condition. Could it be because of me? The victims are suddenly fine and back to normal. Maybe it did not need any more magical power. Perhaps once it reached its quota of magical power, it severed the links to the victims, or maybe it just couldn't handle it all. This is purely speculation. It may not have intended to rupture. The vessel might be vast, but the links to it might be fragile. However, none of this changes the fact that the culprit is inside the college. We need to stay alert. Their plan is still a mystery. You're right. I was suddenly targeted, and my magical power was being drained. And suddenly, as suddenly they stopped. I don't like this. Someone possesses the power to control life and death. Yeah, it's you, Cat. You possess that power, right? To let live or to kill. Seth, why do you think the werewolf didn't kill me? That's... Lucy, want a tomato? Wait! Don't throw food! Sorry. Chise, Mr. Ainsworth, can we have some? Our familiars also want some. Hi, Beatrice, Sophia. Sure, why not? I don't have a harvest permit, though. Oh, Lucy also has one. Is it good? It's all right. Oh my, even though she said that she didn't like it previously. Poo-poo. What? You were bedridden until recently, right? Seems like you're, seems you're alright now. I'm glad. Hey, your friend is blinding. That's Beatrice for you. What are you eating? You want one? Definitely. I'm not a fan of tomatoes. They have raspberries over there. It's right. Is this really a tomato? Can tomatoes even grow on a tree? This type does, I think. Maybe. Huh? Where's Liam? I told him to come with us. I wonder where he went off to. You seem happy. Eh? Moment like this, I feel like I should imprint this in my memory. Thinking about her, though, I wish that she'd join us. I wonder, have I just been selfishly pushing my ideals on her? Why can't I go in? You can't, because students aren't allowed to enter the opposite sex's dorm rooms without an important reason. Can you at least tell me if she's inside or not? Nope, we're being mindful of your children's private lives. No matter how badly you fought, entering someone's room when she deliberately locked herself inside is not gentlemanly at all. Miss Philomela, how are you feeling? Not yet. I have to endure this. This will pass. No, Miss Philomela. I have to endure. No, it's no good. I have to endure. Whoa! So, man. So, I really think that the attendants, those kids, man, they gotta be the wares. They have to be. I'm so, oh God, there's so many questions in regards to them wares. Them kids of wares. Philomela gotta be aware. She gotta be aware. And the fact that she said that her memory was erased before getting there, that really convinces me that she is one of the wares that were kidnapped. But man, Veronica pisses me off so much. She's saying that, she's talking about the house and saying that there's nothing she could do about. Shut the fuck up. There is. You are full of shit. You are full of shit. You are saying this because you don't want to do it. Because if Kaguya, here's the thing. Kaguya has been through a lot of trauma. The Momobami family in Kakaguri. If you read Kakaguri manga, whoa, they've been through a lot of fucking shit. Oh, especially like when you read, like when you find out Karari and Rurika's backstory, that shit is fucked up. It is fucked up. That family in general is fucked up. Fuck. You know what Veronica's reminds me of? Her story from, oh God, there's a lot of, her family is a lot like a few members of the Momobami family. It really goddamn is. Like in a way it's kind of like Toronto, but there's another, I can't think of her off the top of my head, but their family, there's a member of the family that is involved in like medicine and poisons and shit. There's a couple members of the family, the one that is involved in medicines and one that's like involved in poisons and shit. That's what it's making me think. That's what Veronica's family is making me think of. So you can't give me this shit. You can't give me this shit, Veronica. I'm sorry. You can't give me this shit. The family they're trying to change it through this through the student election process. They're trying to reform the family. So, nah, you can't give me this shit, Veronica. I'm sorry. You can't give me this shit. I'm very curious for those of you that are caught up with Kakiguri manga, if you are getting the same vibe that I am from the Rickenbacker family. I'm really hoping, and again, speaking of, this really convinces me that we are going to be getting into a civil, we're definitely going to be getting into a family civil war. Oh, yes, we are. We are. And it's going to be the kids that reform the family. Oh, it is. It definitely is. And it really feels like Philomela is going to be the one that is the piece that leads to it. Because they're going to find out the truth about what happened with Philomela and what the Sargent family has been doing. And that's going to really, really kick things off. Because the thing that I don't know, and the thing that we don't know as well, is if Veronica knows how the attendants are coming, how she got her attendants. I don't think she does. I don't, as of right now. But if she does, that is fucked up. That is fucked up, and she is complacent with this. But yeah, the reason why she makes me think of Toronto is because Toronto has like the same kind of thing going on, where she is like the heir, and she had an attendant as well, and a lot of her family members were killed as well, if I remember correctly. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing, I want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Ancient Magus Bride content, and which I will be on top of from now on. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.